Hello, and welcome to Joanne's Healing Within. I am Joanne Angel Barry Colon, your certified personal trainer, intuitive healer, cosmic energy reader, mother, wife, and I'm here to help you see yourself as your best self. I'd like to remind you to share, like, and comment on today's show. I'm so excited for today's show, but before we go into my excitement, let me share my sponsors that make this show possible for this week. To start off, we have Sherry Simpson, who is our intuitive business minds guide. She helps women entrepreneurs reshape their business by letting go of their baggage so they can step into their higher self, higher purpose, and live and be fulfilled in their purpose. Then we have Relax with Raquel, Key Mind Chi Therapy, applying massage and essential oils for overall wellness. And then our guest for today, which is also one of our sponsors, Peter Hughes, Happy Herbalist, helping women transform their minds, bodies, and spirit holistically. So those are our sponsors for this week's show. And I like again to remind you just to share, like, and comment on today's show. I'm going to go into the card reading for today, the energy for today. I'm really excited about today's energy as we gained an hour in our day. And many of you get up really, really early in your day, so you probably gained an hour of doing whatever it is you do in your early morning, that you're getting up at 4 or 5 in the morning. And I give you a lot of gratitude for that, because I myself could not get up at 3, 4 in the morning to start my day. I need my sleep. So those of you who did get up this morning at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m., power to you, because I was sleeping at that time. But I'm really excited that we gained this hour, although I'm really going to be disappointed because sunlight's going to go down at 3, 4 in the afternoon today, so it's going to get darker earlier. But really excited for the fact that we gained 1 hour daylight this morning. Not daylight, but our day started 1 hour earlier, or 1 hour later rather. So I'm really excited about that. So in regards to our energy for today, what do we need to know? What chakra do we need to get grounded on? What number has been following you? Now we are in the month of November, and November is the 11th energy month. And what does that actually mean? For those of you who do not follow numerology, the 11th energy is master number. And if you walk away with anything today, this is one of the things I want you to remember. Being that it's the 11th energy for this month, it means our portals are open. It means our loved ones are supporting us, our higher power is supporting us, your higher self is supporting you. And that just means that this is the month where you can really step it up a notch, like I like to say, level up, move it up, step into your purpose. And that's this month, because it's all about the partnership we have with ourselves, partnership we have with our higher self, partnership we have with our higher power. And this is a month where you're going to really feel that connection to connecting with other people as well. So networking, events, whatever have you. So very powerful month, and know that the portals are open and everything is being aligned according to what it is you have set your intentions on. So be very mindful of what it is you are thinking about, because what you are thinking, you are creating. So with that being said, let's see what we need to hear for today to get us aligned to this powerful 11 energy. What do we need? Wow, okay. Here's our card for today. And it is in reverse. Now, 99% of the times, our cards are always in reverse, which means the cards are really important. The message here is important, just to show that it is in reverse. I'm going to take it upright. And I love the fact that today the card that shows up is success. Perfect for the month of November. As I just got done saying, the energy for this month is all about partnerships and really stepping it up a notch. So living in success. So now, when you hear the word success, what does that mean for you? How does that make you feel? And what direction does it take you into? I know for me, when I hear the word success, I see a lot of doors in front of me. And I'm ready to open each and every one of them, because that's what this is all about. Doors being opened. Knowing that whatever it is you've been focusing on, setting your intentions on, this is the time where that's going to happen for you as you move into success. Now, the chakra associated with this card is the solar plex. The solar plex is all about trusting your intuition. I like to say and remind you that when you set an intention, the idea is to set the intention and then believe that it's going to happen, which is trusting the intuition, trusting faith, trusting that once you set that intention, it's something you already thought about and it's something you've actually seen because it's already there for you. It's just waiting for you to collect it. But you have to trust it. You have to step into faith. And if you're not stepping into faith and you're constantly worrying whether or not that is going to happen for you, you delay the process. So what I like to leave you with is step out of your own way. Once you set the intention, know that it's going to manifest in the perfect now. Trust the faith, trust your intuition. Number associated is number 8. I love the number 8 because when you look at it, whether you turn it upside down, on a side, it's always balance. And that's basically what it is here, is that when we can think of success, think about how that brings balance into your life. And when we get balance into our lives, we can really balance out the play and also the work. And that's what it's really about when we think about the number 8. It's about abundance, knowing that you can have everything and anything in your life. There's no restrictions, there's no limitations, there's no such thing as, well, I can only have but so much. No, you can have unlimited success, unlimited of whatever it is you want, as long as you believe you can have it. Because you're the only one that stands in your way of having whatever it is you want to have. So just learning how to step out of your way and trusting faith, knowing that whatever it is you desire, it's already written for you, it's there for you, and it's ready for you to collect it. So just know that number 8 is all about that balance, that abundance, stabilization, and stepping into a space of really, really finding that balance between everything in your life. So not to overdo one and underdo something else. So stepping into balance. So that's our card for today. And I do hope that this resonated one way or another, whether it's through the chakra or through the actual affirmation or through the number itself. I myself would say the chakra itself would resonate with me in reference to really stepping into faith and trusting your intuition. We all have it. Might as well use it. If you are interested in getting your own card reading, feel free to reach me at 646-236-9155. We're going to be taking a quick commercial break, and when we come back, I'll be bringing and introducing you my guest for today. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. If you are just tuning in, remember to like, share, and comment on today's show. And I shared with you a little bit about the energy of today, which is all about success and trusting your intuition, and the number 8 about balancing your playtime and your work time to really make that fit into your life. But most important, to really trust your intuition as we're in this 11 energy of November. Your portals are open. This is a month of partnerships. This is a month of networking. And this is definitely the month to have that higher connection with your higher self and also your spirit guides, your loved ones, and your higher power. This is the month for that, to really make that connection. So using your portal and taking advantage of that for today. with that being said, I like to introduce my guest for today. We have Pia Hughes. Am I saying the name right?
Yes.
Yes, yes. She is our happy herbalist.
Yes.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
It is such a pleasure to have you here. Yes, it's a pleasure to have you here. You do so much.
Yeah, I do.
You do so much. You do so much. I mean, as I was reading your bio, I was like, oh my God, it says, there's just so much we could talk about, but there's only so much time in our day. So let's start off with, before we go into the general topics,
Okay.
for the viewers, because you and I know what an herbalist is, but for the viewers, what is an herbalist?
An herbalist is someone who practices plant medicine, which is medicinal herbs, basically.
Okay, and what would be the reason why somebody would want to practice plant medicine?
I like to tell people plants are intelligent. So unlike medicine that have synthetics in it that just treat symptoms, when you take medicinal herbs, they go inside and they are so intelligent. They see what's wrong and they want to fix everything in its path. So it more or less wants to bring the body back to wellness and emphasizing self-care.
Nice, nice. Now, what is the difference between Western medicine and Chinese medicine?
Western medicine wants to treat the symptoms again, and Chinese medicine wants to treat the cause. So I try to explain it to people. Imagine having an unwanted guest show up at your door. Western medicine wants to teach you, oh, come on in. I know you don't belong here, but we're all going to get along and we're going to make the environment stable enough that we can just all survive. But Chinese medicine wants to know, why did this unwanted guest come? And let's get rid of the unwanted guests indefinitely. So I like that concept because we shouldn't be treating symptoms. We should get to the cause and get rid of it.
Okay. Now, even though this is early on in the show, and we'll be sharing some more about this later, if you can give an example of a symptom, like what would be one symptom that someone can show up with? And then what is the Chinese way of working with that?
I would say headaches.
Okay, which is really a good symptom. Because
Yeah.
I think 90% of the population, unfortunately, experience headaches.
Yeah, for
Yes.
one reason or another.
Yes.
And most people, as soon as they have a headache, they go reach for a bottle. And I tell people your
Now,
body.
what kind of bottle?
Well, yeah,
Let's be specific here.
look, that's true. They reach for a bottle of some type of medication, whether it's a over the counter or it's a prescription. And your body is not deficient in your prescription. It's not deficient in aspirin. Your body is telling you that there's something wrong. Most times, it's people are dehydrated. Most of the time, but just depending on the types of headaches.
Okay, so when you say the types of headaches, like what are the general types of headaches? I just thought headaches is a headache.
Well, no, there's migraines, there's sinus headaches, so just depending if it's in the temples, if it's in the top of the head, the back of the head, and it tells you, like I get sinus headaches,
Okay.
so I know what it is, you know, when the weather changes and the air pressure changes, so I know what it is. People have to really be in tune with their bodies to know what type of headache, but I never suggest running to a synthetic medication.
Okay, so now in reference to helping to treat or heal, I'm going to use the word heal because I like that
Yeah.
word better than treating, and you know we'll go into that later. To heal a sinus headache or a general headache, what would be something that someone can use to heal that?
What I turn to in light of having sinus headaches, an antihistamine, a natural antihistamine, I would recommend nettles. Nettles is my go-to herb. It's one of the most powerful herbs. It's great for so many different things, for iron deficiency, but it's a natural antihistamine.
Nice, nice. And now with that, I mean, what are they using in their tea? How are they preparing?
Nettles, it's a leaf. You can take it as a tea. I like a tea because it's warm and, you know, you get all the comforts of taking a medicine, but you get the comforts of having a warm tea. But you can also take a tincture, and tinctures are usually in little bottles. It's an extract of the herb, usually an alcohol base, or you can do a glycerin base if it's for children or for people that don't want to have alcohol.
Nice, nice, very nice. Now, let's talk about this one, which, as I was writing it down, I'm like, huh? Seedless foods and importance at at home gardens.
Yes, that is my passion.
Yes, yes.
Seedless food. We all, I'm pretty sure, are aware that when we're going into our supermarkets now, it started off with seedless grapes. Then now you're seeing seedless limes, seedless watermelons.
So now food that are seedless is not a good thing?
No.
Okay, let's clear the air on that
Yes,
for the viewers,
yes.
because it's probably sitting there shaking their head like, well, is it a good thing to have seedless food or not a good thing?
Not
so go
a
ahead.
good thing.
Yes.
Seedless, it's for convenience. They try to sell the convenience, but it's GMO, genetically modified food. And
Which means it makes it really, really big.
Well, not necessarily. It's just, it's man-made. It's lab generated. And I tell everyone, first and foremost, I'm a woman of faith. So everything that God created, or the creator, some people want to say, but my God created everything with the seed.
Okay.
In the Bible, it all started in the garden. He speaks in horticultural terms. He talks about planting seeds, reaping the harvest. Everything is basically about a seed. So seedless food is not a good thing. It's man-made. It does not give us the nutrients that was intended, the medicine that's supposed to be in it. There's medicine in the seeds.
Ah, okay.
So it's growing everywhere. And the supermarkets don't really have a choice, because at first I thought that. I went to the head of the supermarket. I'm like, well, why are you giving us?
You did your research.
Yeah, and I like to go to the heads of organizations. I'm not afraid to say, this is where I spend my money. This is what I want available to my community. And then doing research, I found that these seedless foods that are out there, they have no choice, because it's going globally.
Yes.
It's a plan. I read in Africa, the farmers that do not agree to use these seeds are put in jail.
Oh, wow.
Then
it's that intensive.
It's that intense. The
Wow.
seeds are called terminator seeds.
Oh.
So they are being forced to use these seeds. So it's very important. And then in India, the farmers are committing suicide because they're being forced to use the seeds and they don't want to.
They don't want to, yes.
So it's a bigger plan. So I want to enforce, people need to go back to planting gardens in the backyard, in the home. If you live in an apartment, you can do it on the fire escape, you can do it in the windowsill. There are companies that have indoor grow systems. I have a relationship with a great company that has a patent indoor grow system. And so that's been kind of my passion now. I've been talking to different community leaders about the importance of having community gardens, but enforcing, we have to go back to the garden.
Yes, that makes sense. Makes sense, especially if we're not getting what we think we're getting in our food.
Exactly.
What we think we're getting and what we're actually getting, that's a whole other show in reference to what we are actually getting in our food. And I think a lot of it too, in reference to what we are getting in our food, is a main cause to why so many people are coming down with symptoms, whether it be a headache or stomach issues, because again, what's in the food doesn't agree with the stomach, it doesn't agree with the body in general.
Exactly.
And creates issues, which is why we need herbs. Why we need herbs. So yes. So so you're suggesting that the viewers and everybody should really start their own garden?
I do. I also need to emphasize there are a difference in seeds. When we were kids, they sold seeds at the nurseries, at the hardware store. It is very important to get heirloom seeds. Those are the seeds that come back. Also, when we get food with seeds in it that are organic, and let me clear up the
word organic.
The word organic.
Yes, please do.
Because it's organic doesn't mean that it's non-GMO. It can still be GMO, but they just grew it in a organic certification. It's certified organic, but it's still genetically modified. If it doesn't have a seed, God didn't make it. He did not make that. And there's also foods that are hybrids. a hybrid food is also a man-made food. And there are a lot of foods that people thought that, oh, these are foods that are really nutritionally, nutritious for you. I just learned probably within the last year that carrots are a hybrid food.
Oh,
Orange
wow.
carrots. The original carrots were not orange.
Oh, what color
Those
was it?
are a cross between Queen Anne's lace and sweet potato.
Oh,
Yeah, broccoli, also man-made.
oh, oh.
Yeah,
We love our
man-made.
broccoli.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
all these veggies that's supposed to be good for us aren't even man-made.
No, and that's why people have to educate themselves in that phrase, good for us. Who is it really good for?
Exactly.
Whose pocket is it really good for?
Exactly. And I think the bigger message here that we really want to send out to the viewers is becoming more educated on what people are actually eating.
Exactly.
When you're going to the supermarket, I mean, especially if you're going to the supermarket, I mean, if you're buying food that's already in a package or in a box, how healthy is it really for you?
They have to I want people to unlearn everything they know about food, from growing it, preparing it, eating it. They have to be unlearned. I want to teach people, re-educate people on food.
Yes, we're going to actually touch on that when we come back from our
Okay.
commercial break. But before we go on commercial, please share with the viewers how they can reach you.
Okay, I can be reached by my email, my website, my email. The best email to get me at would be pianatalie27@gmail. I will definitely try my best to return all messages as soon as possible. I do have a website that has products on it, but I also have IG, which is Touch of Faith 27, and I also have my Facebook, which is A Touch of Faith.
Awesome. Very good. So the viewers have many ways of reaching Pia here. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to continue our conversation. We'll be right back.
The Mindset Tree Therapy invites you to relax with Raquel for intuitive therapeutic massage, body work, and energy work. Chakra 1 therapy, essential oil classes, days off mini retreat, aura cleansing, individual and group meditation, and cacao ceremony. We welcome you. Relax with Raquel.
Hi there, my name is Sherry Simpson. As an intuitive business guide, I help female service-based business owners to grow their business using their intuition, helping you to release the blocks and limits preventing your growth and allowing you to get the aligned action steps to take to grow your business. You can reach me at sherry@sherrysimpson.com, SHERRI at sherrysimpson.com. I look forward to helping you grow your business soon. Namaste.
Hello and welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. If you're just tuning in, remember to like, share, and comment on today's show. And here I'm sitting with Pia, and we're talking about herbs and seedless food and learning to unlearn about food. So we're going to go back to that. Learning to unlearn about food. So talk to us about that.
As I was saying, food, it's important, of course. Food is energy, food is medicine, food is nurturing. We have to definitely re-educate ourselves. There are so many things that we should not be eating. Little things that we take for granted. You know, people think, oh, candy, it's a snack. I had a movement in my old office. The whole management, I had a conversation with one of the managers that had about phenyluculin, that it causes heart palpitations. It's everything in winter fresh mints. They had bowls of mints always in offices. And I said, you know, you really shouldn't eat that. The conversation went to, went into what it causes, and the manager was like, "Oh my God, I just got placed on beta blockers for heart palpitations." I said, "Oh, so it's
And
supported."
what is the ingredient that causes this?
Phenyleucolin.
Say that again for the viewers.
Phenyleucolin. I can't spell it. It's It starts with a PH.
Okay, I was going to say an F,
Yeah.
but obviously not.
No,
Yes, yes.
and it's on chewing gum and winter fresh mints. It's in bold. Anything you see in bold print is a caution. Gum and candy shouldn't have a caution. I haven't chewed gum in years. I don't chew gum. Anyone that knows me know I don't chew gum at all.
I love gum, and I know it's like
Yeah.
it's something I wean myself off of, but then I wean myself back on, and I wean myself off, and I wean myself off. Yeah, yes, one of those vicious cycles. But yeah, so go ahead.
Yeah, there's a lot of things I say no to. They're little simple things. Just even like your skin. Your skin is your largest organ. I always tell people you shouldn't put anything on your skin that you can't eat. I use coconut oil on my skin every day. I used to use olive oil, grapeseed oil. I can use all of those things, but I like the coconut oil. Petroleum, things with petroleum, do not put on your skin. But that was a learned behavior. Oh, we're going to put the Vaseline. No. You're suffocating your skin. You're making the liver.
And years back, I mean, people put that on their skin all the time.
I know adult people that
Yes.
I'm still trying to wean off. I'm going to go to homes and throw out all the Vaseline.
You're going to be decluttering their medicine cabinets
Yes,
and their
yes,
kitchen
yes.
refrigerators and all that other stuff. Yes,
Yes.
definitely. Definitely, yes. Yeah, so that's powerful.
It's important, and it's so little, it's so small, but it's so large at the same time. And there's so many things in the house that we have already that we can use, and people don't realize that, just to boost up your immune system, you can go right in your cabinets, things you have already.
Yes, definitely. So in regards to let's see, your question, your final topic that we were talking about was, what are your thoughts behind your products and your brand? What got you there? What got you there?
It was a combination. First and foremost, the reason why I became an herbalist, I guess I was a little herbalist in training when I was a child. My grandparents are from Orangeburg, South Carolina. My grandmother was super big influence in my life. She had a garden. We lived in Queens, but in Queens, I think we were the only black family that had a grapevine. We had greens, we had fruit trees, we had everything. And she always gave me herbs. So I learned that way. So my products kind of brought everything together. My soap line, A Touch of Faith herbal soaps. I wanted something, again, to nurture the skin naturally. All of these soaps that we have on the market really aren't good.
I'm going to have to talk to you about some soaps later.
Yes,
'Cause
yes.
I'm always looking for different ways to go holistic.
Okay.
And in reference to, like the food, the shampoos, which I no longer use.
Right.
I just posted that the other day.
Yes,
no more
I did. I
shampoos,
saw
no
it.
more
I saw
conditioner
it.
in my hair. I mean, people look at me like, you don't shampoo and condition your hair? I'm like, no. Only time shampoo and conditioner touches my hair is when I go to the hairdresser. When they, do the color and they have to wash
Right.
it out. Otherwise, none in my hair. It's all oils and coconut creams.
And that's the way it's supposed to be.
And I'm like, and I'm looking at my soap that I wash myself with every day, and I'm like, okay, there's got to be a soap out there that's good, healthier, and organic that I can be using on my skin. Since again, I'm doing all this holistic stuff, so we'll be talking about soaps.
Yes.
If you can give me one just here, because I'm sure the viewers are probably saying, hey, you know what? I would like a soap that I could use. What's a soap because you make them too?
Right? I do. I have 5 soaps
Okay.
in my brand. I have the first one, which is Mamie Lou, which has calendula, which is from in the marigold family. It's great for the skin. It has orange essential oil. It has turmeric in it. It's made with goat's milk. That's one of my soaps. That's great for the face. I use that on my face in the morning. But all of my soaps you can use in your hair, your body, and your face.
Okay, so now, how long have you and I been chatting?
It seems like a lifetime, right? It seems like we knew each other forever.
Yes, now,
forever.
Okay, here we are today on my show, and I mean, other than the fact, where did I see it? I saw it somewhere because I think I went to your website. I mean, I'm just learning about you. You make soaps. Why am I learning about this now?
I don't know why. I kind of thought you knew, but then as you see my video, I have a plethora
Yes.
of products, again, which all, the common goal is to have a touch of faith wellness center.
Okay.
So I want it to be a lifestyle brand where I offer education, where people come to learn about herbs, about different modalities in holistic medicine. I want them to learn how to eat, how to cook. You saw my other brand, my plant-based pretty plates.
Yes, yes,
You
yes,
know,
yes.
my
Which is one of
plant-based
the
meals.
title to one of our segments here. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
So, I mean, it all goes together. I want people to be able to learn about everything, not have to run every place. Because when I go and get my foods or my supplements and different things for my family, I'm all over the place. I have my main places I go, but
Yes.
I want everyone to be able to come to one common place
Yes.
and get the education that they need. So it was important for me to have products that represent what I stand for.
Yes, definitely, definitely. So in reference to your soaps and your products, I'm assuming they can get all of that through your email or online shop?
Yes, on my website
Okay.
also that I posted
Okay.
my touchoffaith.info.
Okay.
So they can, and then they can call me. I'm very hands-on. I deliver soap
Okay.
to people. I mean, all the time. You know,
Yes,
I'll get a
yes.
call and it's like, oh, you know, I need, 10 soaps. Oh yeah, I'm gonna come and bring it to you because
Okay.
you need it.
There
You're
you go.
traveling, or you want to give it as gifts. Yeah, I'll make
Yes.
it happen. I'll
Well,
overnight it.
And I'm glad you said gifts.
Yes.
Because reality of it all is, again, we are in November. And people are, I mean, I know my family, they start their Christmas shopping now. Some of them already started their Christmas shopping. So this is probably a great Christmas gift.
It is.
For
It
people
is.
to, start thinking about the natural way of bringing things into people's lives.
Absolutely.
So for you viewers out there, if you're looking for that special, organic, holistic gift, the soaps would probably be a really great thing to get. So yes, and I also know, and before we go to a commercial break, I also read that you have an ebook.
I do, and I'm still adding some things to it, so I didn't fully release it yet.
Okay, so we won't talk about that yet.
Yeah,
We'll bring you back at a different time.
Absolutely.
Okay. What I like to do before we do go to a commercial break is I ask this question randomly to different guests, and you're one of the random guests. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
5 years from now, I see me. By that time, I will complete my educational program because currently I'm pursuing my education to be a naturopathic doctor.
Yes, a doctor, she said. Yes, yes, yes.
So that will be complete. I see me having my wellness center here and also having a destination herbal retreat.
Nice.
Yes.
That's a big, big dream. Yes. And one of the reasons why I ask guests, not all my guests, but some of my guests in reference to where do they see themselves in 5 years, is because I truly believe that when we can speak about it, we're setting it out there. We're putting the energy out there.
Absolutely.
And creating that. And I think that's powerful. So anytime you get an opportunity to speak about where you see yourself going in 5 years, so speak it. Speak it into the intention, speak it into your reality, because that's really what we're doing, is speaking it right out.
Absolutely.
So that's awesome. So again, for the guests and viewers, let them know how they can reach you.
They can reach me by my social media, my Touch of Faith 27 on Instagram. On Facebook, you can reach me at Touch of Faith. You'll always see my logo. Anything that I'm branding, any social media, you'll see my logo on there, which are two hands in this position with the Touch of Faith in a circle. And you can also email me as well. You can email me at pianatalie27@gmail.com.
Awesome. Now, I believe we were talking about the possibility that you have a giveaway that you would like to offer the viewers.
Yes, I want to do something. I know I've been getting a lot of contact leading up to coming on the show about people that want to do consultations. And I want people to reach out to me. If you mention the show, I want to give you a special offer for a consultation in the future coming up. So reach out to me and mention you saw me on the show. And yeah, you're going to get a special offer.
Excellent, excellent. And viewers, I'd like you to grab your notebook. We're going to do this segment a little earlier now. So grab your notebook and pen because Pia is going to share with you one tip that you can take home today and apply it into your household right now, today. So what is that tip?
Okay, in light of the weather change drastically, I don't think any of us was ready to let go of summer. Everyone's coming down with a little scratchy throat and little symptoms here and there. My medicinal mojito, I want to share it with you. The medicinal mojito consists of fresh crushed mint leaves, a tablespoon of fresh crushed ginger, lime in boiling hot water, and a tablespoon of honey. I promise you that will take that scratchy throat away, and it will definitely make you feel better. I've been doing this for years. I've been sharing it with so many people. I shared it with someone, a customer service representative, and the lady called me back like 3 days later just to tell me that she used it and it worked. So I'm sharing it with you all.
There you go. And there you have it. So again, thank you, Pia, so much for being here. Thank you,
You're
thank you,
welcome.
thank you.
You're welcome.
We're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, I'm going to be offering a Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast reading for all the viewers today. We'll be right back.
Hi there, my name is Sherry Simpson. As an intuitive business guide, I help female service-based business owners to grow their business using their intuition, helping you to release the blocks and limits preventing your growth and allowing you to get the aligned action steps to take to grow your business. You can reach me at sherry@sherrysimpson.com, SHERRI @sherrysimpson, SIMPSON.com. I look forward to helping you grow your business soon. Namaste.
Hello and welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. If you are just tuning in, remember to share, like, and comment on today's show. We've shared a lot of information as my guest was here, Pia Huge, our happy herbalist who shared so much information with you and also shared a takeaway in regards to minimizing your chances of getting sick. And she shared that. So you might have to go back and just tune in later and see what she said there. So now what I'm going to be doing with you is I'm going to be sharing with you a Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast reading. And usually I do this with my guests, but today is going to be a little different because I like to spice things up every once in a while. So energetically, I'm just putting my energy out to each and every one of you collectively in your energy of what you would need to hear as a card reading. Now, as I was in the commercial break, shuffling my cards, one card fell out. So I left the card because I think it's important. And I'm just going to shuffle and pull out another card as well because I always like to do the shuffle in front of you. And again, knowing that I'm collectively going into your energy, and whether it's the affirmation, the chakra, or the number, one, if not all, may very well resonate with you. And let's see, what is it that we want to focus on? Where are we going in 2020? So I think that's a really good question, and I'm sure each and every one of you probably ask yourself that every once in a while, wondering where you're going in 2020. How will 2020 impact your life, whether it's professionally or personally? So here we go. The other card, I'm pulling 2 cards out. And like I said, the reason why I did 2, interesting enough, this card I have in my hand was the card I received from my own reading. So we're going to start with the card that fell out before we came back on, which is about forgiveness. And I think that's a really powerful affirmation. And interesting enough, last week's show, we spoke a lot about forgiveness. So we're going to follow pursuit here. I do believe, especially following in with my guests' peers' information about weaning off colds and really being able to be healthy, forgiveness is a real key component to that. Because when we carry anger or resentment or sadness or frustration in our system, over time that creates physical discomfort, illness, and disease. So it's really, really important, especially in the month of November, and also any other month for that matter, but more so this month because the portals are open, is to really step into a space where you can start to forgive yourself. Start to forgive yourself for whatever situations you have experienced in this lifetime. And start forgiving the people that were involved. I got to fly here, sorry. Start to forgive the people that were involved in that experience. And what I like to invite you to do is I like you to start looking at the experiences that you have experienced. Start looking at it as a learning lesson and recognizing those lessons as those lessons have actually helped you get to where you are today. And without those lessons, you probably would not have shaped yourself to be where you are today. So that's a really powerful reason to start going into forgiveness. And mention that forgiveness is really the key, sorry, there's a fly, really the key to health. As you begin the process of forgiveness, you begin to literally let go and release physical discomforts and illness and disease. And it really does start with forgiving. Forgiving oneself, you have to forgive self first before you can begin to forgive others. And now the chakra associated is the crown chakra, which is so appropriate for November as the portal is open. As I mentioned in my introduction, the portal is open today throughout the entire month of November, allowing you access to sitting in prayer and meditation so you can step into your higher self. Become aware of who your higher self actually is and get to that space where you can let go of the ego, because as you do let go of your ego, you'll find forgiveness to be so much easier to process. Then let's talk about the numerology, which is all about 99. That 9 is about completion, letting go, and decluttering. Decluttering all of the emotional baggage that you hold on to. Now, when I think about the word declutter today, I like to remind you that I'm not focusing in on the furniture and the laundry and all of that stuff. I'm really focusing today in on your emotions. I like to invite you to declutter the emotions that you carry that's connected to anything that needs to be forgiven. Really focus in on letting that go. Let go all the emotions surrounding that. Okay, so work on the ego, work on clearing out the ego so you can step into a space of forgiveness. And when you step into that space of forgiveness, you will step into a higher version of who you are. That double 9, which is the master number, which again brings us to our higher self. Very powerful month, November is. That double 9 equals an 18, which brings us back into a 9 energy. So leaving you with the word transition. Transition the old energy, transition any of the emotions that really weigh you down so you can step into a space of forgiveness. So that's the first card for today. And again, I'm sure this is resonating with each and every one of you because it resonates with me as well. Second card that I shuffled in front, which is our engaged card. Now, interesting, as I said, when I was doing my own reading before the show, this is a card that literally popped out and fell on the floor. And there's 2 folds to this reading right here. One is, what are you engaging in? What are the people you're engaging in? And I'm inviting you to let go of the people that do not raise your energy. So if you are hanging around people that really create low frequency energy in your path, take the time to forgive it and then let it go. The other phase here that I'm hearing is this is a month where you never know. People may very well find themselves getting engaged. So very, very powerful month for engagements. After all, the 11 energy is also about partnerships. Let's go into the chakras, which is the throat chakra. Let's focus on how we communicate, because communication is a big, big tool when you're engaging in anything. The number associated is 2 and 7. Love how this number showed up after our first card. The 2 is the partnership. The 7 is about sitting quietly and reflecting. Works out to a 9 energy, which brings us right back into our first card. Transition, transformation, decluttering, let go of the ego so you can step into a space of forgiveness. Powerful 2 cards we have here for each and every one of you who's watching today. And I do hope that these 2 cards resonated with you in one way or another. Now, we're going to take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to do the conclusion of today's show. We'll be right back.
Key Mindset Chi Therapy invites you to relax with Raquel for intuitive therapeutic massage, body work, and energy work. Chakra 1 therapy, essential oil classes, days off mini retreat, aura cleansing, individual and group meditation, and cacao ceremony. We welcome you. Relax with Raquel.
Hello and welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. If you are just tuning in, remember to share, like, and comment. Although we are in the final portion of the show, I'd like to just remind you to contact me should you have any questions regarding anything that goes on in the show. You can reach me at 646-236-9155 because I like direct contact. 2, I am currently accepting guest opportunities for people to show up on my show. So if you are a healer or someone looking to start your healing journey, feel free to send your bio and story to healingwithin76@gmail.com. I'm currently working on my 2020 calendar and I have space available for anyone who's looking to be on this couch next to me. I'd also like to invite you to come join me this Wednesday on November 6th for our Chakra Balance Reiki Circle. And in our circle, it's a very different circle in regards to, it's a hands-on experience where you get to give and receive Reiki and also learn about the chakra balance system and how our chakras need our 100% of attention to helping us to realign our energy. That event is taking place this Wednesday night at Holistic Fitness, located at 192-23 Station Road, Auburndale, Queens. You are invited to bring a friend with you, and when you do, please reserve your seat for you and your friend, and you can call again 646-236-9155. And again, for those of you who are interested in receiving a one-on-one card reading to gain insight for 2020, feel free to schedule that reading. You can leave a message for me, an email at healingwithin76@gmail.com. I'm so looking forward to connecting with each and every one of you again next week. And remember also to tune in to Joanne's Cosmic Energy radio show on the second Wednesday this month, which I think is next week if I'm not mistaken. So I'm looking forward to connecting with each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here today, and feel free again to leave your comments, share, and like. And I look forward to connecting with each and every one of you next week. Have a blessed day.